Oh, guys, I have been sick for so long. Haven't seen y'all in forever, so I'm back. Feeling a little better, still a little nasal, so forgive that. Been working on skincare, hair care, all that jazz. I've got a trim coming up in a couple of weeks, so I've got some new hair toys coming. But generally, I'm liking what my hair is doing. But because we are doing makeup this morning, I'm going to pull my hair back. In the back, you can see my new refrigerator. I'm trying to reorganize things in here. It's a little chaotic right now, but I'm working on it. Daisy says hi. Say hi, Daisy. Hi. She loves to sit in my lap while I do my makeup. I'm going to put my water in my new fridge. I got this because I've got some... I've got some skincare that needs to be refrigerated. It's compounded and needs to be refrigerated. And I'm tired of running downstairs every night or forgetting it. So we're gonna try this. Plus it'll be nice to have cold drinks upstairs. All right, I've already washed my face. I've already put on my moisturizer. We've got lots of new products to play with because it's been a while since y'all have seen me last. I organized all of my makeup into this giant cart, double cart back here. And then I have what I use every day over here. Let me show you. So this is daily use. And then this is everything else. So what that does is it makes mornings easier when I have places to be and a schedule to keep. But if I have time to play, it's right there behind me. Again, I'm not sure I'm going to keep things right there, but I have all sorts of new fun stuff to try, including the new Hourglass Palette. Oh, yeah. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. So I got the one with the lions or the jaguars on the front because we are the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I got... trying to figure out which palette I got, which insides. I don't think it's just ambient lighting at unlocked levered. So I don't know that it tells you, but maybe you'll recognize it when you see it. But it's got, you know, bronzer and blushes and highlights. So I thought that was really pretty. I also got the Scott Barnes. Which one is this? Sculpt and Contour Volume 1 or number 1, which is really pretty. And has lots of different shades for contour. So that's been fun. And I got the Givenchy Prisme Libre in pastel, which I think I'm like the last person on the planet to get that. And of course, you guys know I love my Natasha Denona. I need a nude palette, but I've got all sorts of other stuff we're gonna play with today, aren't we? Do you like playing in makeup? Just a little girl loving her makeup, huh? Okay, sit still. Okay, we have lots to play with, but first things first, primer. My skin's getting better. This was a blemish, it's just a dry spot now, but my skin tone is evening somewhat. This is that Face Saver Gel by Neat 3B that I put just where I sweat on my face because it lifts my makeup when I sweat. And this doesn't affect sweat under my eyebrows and just up here. Just the tiniest amount is all you need. Okay. And then we have a ton of primers to choose from today. Let's do, I've got this new one, Yinsa Tone Up Primer, or I don't know, Dr. Brandt is pretty popular. Should we try a new one? Let's try the Milk Makeup one. That one's pretty new. So I have a Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer base from Milk. So let's give that a shot. Okay, it's very gel. Okay, it's pretty thick gel. I may have grabbed a little too much. So I'll just wipe it on my hands and try to, ooh, it's sticky. Okay, that's kind of a good thing. Maybe it's very sticky. Okay, we'll see how that does. That is very sticky. Throw that back in here. Give that a second. Okay, you went down? Okay, go play. Go play, little one. Okay. Where were we? So we have that on. We're gonna let that sit for a minute. My brows are a disaster. Whatever. I'm feeling better. That's all that matters. So I've got the Natasha Denona concealer. Every time he was thirsty. In color RN1 that I'm really liking, and the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in Oslo or L1 that I'm liking. I also have the Smashbox coming, and I have a couple others coming that we can try. But I really like this one. It's very blendable. Let me wet my beauty blender while we're waiting. I've heard people complaining that the newer beauty blenders are not as soft. And I'm kind of feeling that with this one. This one's a new one. But I don't know. I don't know if it's just in my mind because people have been saying it or what. Squeeze it out really well. Okay. So let's do some foundation. Ooh, messy. When I am old school, I just slap it on and rub it around. Because this does spread evenly, gives you plenty of time to mess with it. I'd say medium coverage maybe. Which old me would have hated with all my freckles and discoloration, but with a good concealer, you don't need quite so much coverage. This does spread out so well that it works well with my sloppy application style. So I get it as even as I can with my fingers, which are clean. And then I go in with my beauty blender and even things out. Where did I put my beauty blender? There it is. And just even things out. And during this, I can always tell where I need more coverage because you're going spot by spot. Okay, where's my other mirror? Okay, definitely needs some more coverage. So I'm gonna go with my Natasha Denona, which is popular for a very good reason. And I've got something going on under my eyebrow, so I'll put it on both sides just to even things out. Okay. Yikes. Blood, blood, blood. Pop, pop, pop. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay. Did I get everything? All those spots? Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. All right, let's set that under eye. Oh no! Okay. Let's set that under eye with, do we want to try the new Hourglass Veil I got? I got a little sample size with my palette. We can try that. And then we'll use the Givenchy on the rest of our face. Let's see, what color is this? Please be translucent. Yes, it's translucent. I've been using the Essence Banana Powder under my eyes that I'm really liking. It doesn't get crunchy or clumpy. But I'm not really going anywhere today, so today's a good day to play. Try new things. Another really good time to try new things is at night before you take your makeup off. It's a great time to play. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. And I set my eyelids right under my eyes. Oh, I like that a lot. Yes. All right, we may try that on the whole face just to give it a shot. That's why people like that so much. All right, I have a new contour. I've been using the NYX Wonder Stick, but I got the LYS in their lightest shade that has been super popular, this weird little triangle thing, and No Limits Motivate. And so we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, that's more of a bronze. So maybe this is kind of a bronze and contour in one. Ooh, that's very warm. That's why we're playing with it. We'll find out. I'm not sure I love that. Let's blend it in and see what happens. Let's get rid of that first. That looks terrible. Okay, it's blending okay. Here we go. What do we think? I don't know. I think it's definitely more bronzer than contour. For sure. And probably too dark for me. Yep, too dark. So let's rub it in as best I can, and then I'll go back in with my beauty blender. It still has some foundation on it to kind of blend it in. Yikes. Well, now we know. So maybe it could be a good cream bronzer used minimally. Minimally. Okay, I think it's redeemable. Yuck. Not pretty. Oh, I need to wash my brush. Okay, so back to the Wonder Stick. I'm not going to put it everywhere, but just see how much cooler that is. You know, much better. So, right under your lips here, right under your nose. And if you want to contour your nose, this is an easy one to do. I just blend it with my finger because the brush is not as easy to be specific with. And take a clean finger, get the other side. I don't usually do this, but sometimes it's fun to play. Okay. Better, much better. That was a mistake. That bronzer was a mistake. Okay, well, contour, bronzer, whatever. Mistake. Got a new cream blush from Tarte. This is Peach Sunset. This is their, so pretty, but that's a lot of blush. So, hello. She hears the laundry. All right. I hear ya. It's Lily. She's my little guard dog. All right. And then when I set this, it'll cool down, calm down a lot. Blush is always your first thing to go. So let's go ahead and calm that down. Could do a cream highlight before, but nah. I want to try the Hourglass all over and see how that looks, because I know the Givenchy looks good. Nice. I like. I see why this is popular. I may like this better than the Laura Mercier. Don't know for sure. It doesn't come out much. These little samples are tiny. What do we think? Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. Very smoothing. Okay. Now we can go on to the powder products. Let's do the new Hourglass palette, or do we want to do Scott Barnes? Let's try Scott Barnes first. Don't know how much contouring I want to do since my face is unhappy from before, but there are some very light colors here, like the Carve and the Diced, that are very, very pale skin friendly and cool toned. Not bad. Minimal. Minimal is good at this moment. I appreciate minimal. Okay. Let's do some Hourglass blush. Maybe a mix of the middle two. Maybe a little on the right. Okay. Is that blended okay? It's hard to tell in the viewfinder. Okay. Let's do a little highlight. A little highlight. Just a little, because this is pretty glossy. Pretty light. Don't see much, but that's okay. Everything else is kind of overdone today. All right, where are we? Brows. Morphe brow pencil in what color? Latte. Oh, my poor little eyebrows are so skinny. Only part of me that's skinny, my eyebrows. See, the only flaw with the slapping it on and rubbing it in method for foundation is it gets all up in your eyebrows. Okay. Boop. Boop. Helps if you boop. And then the Benefit Gimme Brow. Wipe off the excess just like you would a little mascara. And this makes them behave so much better. I'm just going to use the other side. Whoops. Bloop. Gotta mess that brow up. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. All right, we have so many eyeshadow palettes to play with. I don't know how to choose. So I've got the Natasha Denona. I've got the Natasha Denona Glam, Retro Glam, bunch of little minis, bunch of different ones, tons of new Morphe palettes. I don't know what to do. What are we going to do? Should we try the new Retro palette? See if there's anything fun in there. Since I'm not really going anywhere today, I'm far more likely to actually use it since these are mostly colors I would never wear. We'll play with it. We'll see what happens. Worst that can happen is it's hideous and I just don't wear it in public. The only thing with her palettes is she doesn't have anything light enough for under the brow for someone pale like me, but that's okay. I will use a different palette for that. Let's see what we have. I've got a Tarte palette that's expiring soon, so I'm trying to use that up. Yeah, and it's got a nice light color on the top right here. This is the Beauty for Real blender, just whatever I had clean and handy. I typically, if I haven't set my eyelids as well as I want to, if I see they're kind of creasing, I will use whatever I'm using right under my brow to kind of set the rest of my eyelid, but totally unnecessary. So, oh, you know what we could use? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette that is a hot mess. Which one should we use? Combination of the two? Use some pinks? Let's do some pinks. We'll combo it up. So we need a lid color, so we'll use the Natasha Denona. We'll go in with Faye here. And then I may add some holly in a minute. Whoa. I love her formula. It's got so much pigment, but it's still so blendable. I love her formula. Which is probably why I have so many of her palettes. For someone who doesn't typically wear eyeshadow all that much. Even? Okay. I don't know if I want to do pink. My cheeks are already so loud today. Why not? We're not going anywhere. Who cares, right? So let's try Holly, this light pink in the middle. What are we going to do with it? We're going to put it right on the mid lid. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not coming off like candy pastel Pepto Pink. It's blendable. Yes, Lily, it's blendable. All right, not terrible. I don't hate it. Maybe some glitter flare in the corner. Just a little. Just a hint. Hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't know why, but I don't hate it. And then we need something to bring a little to the middle. So what about rose pink or sultry? Rose pink. Let's give it a shot. No, maybe not. No. Nope. Let's try sultry. Nope. Those are way too warm. Glad I tested that. Okay. Do we want to leave it as is? Or do we want to keep playing? I don't know. What do you want to do? Maybe a little Oscar in the middle there. Okay. Just a little. Like I said, my cheeks are loud enough for everything today. I don't need loud eyelids too. Typically I pick one. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't know how, but I don't hate that. I don't hate it. All right then. Maybe we'll play with green one day. Who knows? Okay, putting that back in my Natasha Denona drawer. I have so many eyeshadows. We are never going to work through them all. Never. Okay, where were we? Eyeliner. I finally refilled my favorite. Kept trying all these other ones and they weren't the same. So my L'Oreal Linear Intense or whatever. It's felt tip, so it goes on like a marker. And it's the only one that I can do quickly. And I've realized my eye shape is not made for a wing. My eyes are too much like this. And so a wing would just look goofy. I've tried and tried and tried. It just does not work for my eye shape. You do not have to do trends just because they're trendy. try them. But if you don't like them, don't do them. Something old-fashioned looks good on you, do that. Okay. I really don't hate my eyeshadow. I'm really shocked. I never thought I'd wear pink. I have found I like this Rare Beauty mascara. I've never liked a mascara with that kind of wand before. But I do. I like it. My Latisse is still working. I'm remembering to do it almost every night because my skincare routine has gotten a little bit more important to me. I'm not oh no. Got it all over my eyelid. I'm not forgetting stuff. And because it's all right in front of me, like motor memory, it's like when you go and take a shower, you know, you just kind of go on autopilot. You know exactly what you're doing, when to do it. You don't have to think about it. We're kind of getting there with my skincare routine. The only thing is the going downstairs to get the hydroquinone that my compounding pharmacy made for me, because the one that's available prescription is so thick it broke me out immediately. So I had it compounded in a gel form. I'm not going to use it long term. I'm just going to use it short term just to try to get this discoloration that you guys saw with my makeup off under control. But it has to be refrigerated. So hopefully with the refrigerator right here, I won't forget. I'm about halfway through testing out I'm about 3 weeks into the Pillow Talk Derm and about 2 weeks into the Curology Compounded Active. And I've been kind of using them together. I've not been using the Flash Mask very often from Pillow Talk because I do have the prescription actives from Curology, but I am using the Pillow Talk Serum. I just love the formulation, how it feels, and their moisturizer is fantastic. The Curology moisturizer is not my favorite. It's just not very moisturizing. So, but I do love the micellar gel for makeup removal that comes with the Curology set. That's really cool. Like it's magic. It seems like magic when you put it on your face. It just immediately dissolves your makeup. It's so cool. So I like that. Much better than my micellar water that I usually use to take off my eye makeup. Look at how much cooler that looks than my normal CoverGirl mascara. I'm really liking it. Takes me a minute more because it's a little bit more, a little bit harder to control, but I think the end result's worth it. Maybe. She says, still fidgeting with it. Still fidgeting with it. Okay, I'm done. I'll stop fidgeting with it. Now, because my cheeks are loud, I am going to go with my normal lip color. I still struggle branching out with lip color that's not Lip Sense because Lip Sense doesn't budge. But maybe we'll get frisky today and try something new. Should we? We should try something new. We're here, right? Should we try a lip stain? Or what? No, I didn't like that color. Lip scrub. Too Faced. I got a bunch of glosses, but I don't have too many lip colors. So let's try the lip stain. If we hate it, we can wipe it off, right? Worst that can happen. So this is the Ulta Beauty lip stain. Looks a little intense, but we'll see. What color is it? I have no idea. No clue. Maybe they only have one. All right. I'm scared. Okay. What's it supposed to do? looks like I drank grape juice and stained my lips. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Meh. Meh. Nah. Back to normal. Milk Rose, Synergence Lip Sense. It's like a nude pink. I have got to blend these cheeks in better. Okay, we're good with 2 layers today. Usually it's just 3. Is there anything I wanted to try that I didn't try? Can't really use everything at once. Guess not. My nails have done really well. These press-on from Kiss. They're the short, not real short were too short, but short, and I've got them in French manicure to try next. They lasted over a week. I use the sticker and then the glue on top and then the nail, and it seems to last just as well as the glue by itself, and it doesn't destroy my nails like the glue did, which supposedly you can just soak off the nail with the glue on there, but I destroyed my nails, so I'm not risking it again. Maybe I'll try soaking them off this time now that I know I've got the sticker there if I get frustrated. That way I know if it works. Because it would be a lot faster just to use the glue, you know? Okay. Meh. I mean, I guess if you're going for a certain look, it would be okay, but not my jam. And this stays on and it doesn't come off. All right, let's try to blend in this cheek color a little better. I don't know if this is going to do anything at this point. It'll fade. It'll fade. Okay. And then we will set it with, what are we going to use? We got so many setting sprays. Where are they? Where do my setting sprays go? Here we go. Makeup Forever Essence. Oh, let's try the new Pore Professional from Benefit. Let's see if we like that. See how the spray. Ooh, that's nice. Nice. Make sure you keep your eyes closed when you're doing that so you don't get it in your eyes. I like that. Ooh, I like that. I like the way that came out. Okay. Great. I'm going nowhere. This is fantastic. Well, if I decide to run out somewhere, at least I've got my face on. Thanks for joining me, guys. This has been fun, trying new stuff. Can't wait to get my hair trimmed. I am loving the new oils and stuff that I'm using. It's very soft, very silky. I kind of overdid the oils this time, but I don't care. It feels so soft. I love it. Tomorrow I have the Dyson Wet to Dry Straightener coming that's brand new. I'm really excited about that. So maybe I will video using it for you guys and see if it's any good. Kind of nervous because I've always heard never to put heat on, like never to go in with something like that, never go straightening with wet hair, but it says that it's safe. It says that there's no direct like plates on it. I don't know how it works. We'll find out. It's expensive, so if it doesn't work, fantastic, I'm sending it back. But if it saves me, you know, 30 minutes of prep time every time I get ready, you know, how much is your time worth? Is it worth it? Especially when you consider that it would replace, you know, a hairdryer and a straight iron. It might actually be worth it. So we'll see. We will play and find out. Anything else new? I think that's about it. I got some perfume samples, but y'all can't smell those through the screen. So yeah, I'll catch you next time, and we'll play with some different colors, some different palettes, different products as they come in. I have tons coming in from Ulta and Sephora for us to play with, and yeah, so I will test out and see if, you know, if you like what you see or don't like. Have you ever heard, this is right in front of me, have you ever heard of Yansa? I got this new primer in one of my sets. Never heard of this brand, so I'm curious. I am liking this. I'm curious about their blush. I just, you know, this comes out like green and blue. It looks really bizarre in the cover, but it looks great on your skin. So if you're looking into that, it's fantastic. But yeah, I'll catch you later. I've got all sorts of makeup stuff coming in, so we'll play with that and keep trying all these other palettes and colors and toys and stuff. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.